Yo, ladies, what's up? So, all right, today I'm going to show you exactly how to eat at social events and stay toned. This is exactly what I do. So, real quick, this is not going to work for you if you're not tracking your nutrition and if you don't have clear daily goals, which I will go through in a second. If you're still guessing about what you're eating on a daily basis, this isn't going to work for you. But if you're ready to actually be real and start getting some results, keep watching because I can show you exactly how you can implement this. Okay. So, step number one, before you do anything else, like I just mentioned, you've got to have these goals locked in every single day. Okay. You need to have a calorie goal, you need to have a protein goal, you need to have a goal of 8 ounces of fruit, and then a goal of 8 ounces of veggies. Okay. If you don't know these numbers yet, meaning your calorie and your protein goal, then stop right here, go figure them out first, and then the rest of this will all fall in place for you. Okay. Step number two. All right. So early in the day, you want to make sure that you start your day off right on a day like this. So the first thing that I do is I knock out my fruits and my veggies very early in the day. Okay. So for my fruits, I eat 8 ounces of strawberries. Okay. The reason being is because strawberries are the GOAT, they are the best fruit. But outside of that, it's because they're packed with fiber and that's going to keep you feeling full. Okay. They're really great for digestion as well. And then on the veggie side of things, I do spinach. Okay. This is also going to be packed with fiber and a ton of nutrients, really good for digestion, and it's easy and effective. Okay. I get just like a frozen bag of spinach at the grocery store. You put it with some water in the microwave for 4 to 6 minutes, depending on what spinach you get. Boom, it's done. Obviously, strawberries, just throw them in a bowl. Boom, done. You've knocked out your fruits, you've knocked out your veggies very early in the day. You don't need to worry about those later. Okay. Now, step number three is to nail your protein early. All right. So, pre and post workout shakes are going to make hitting your protein on a day like this super simple. Okay. So, you still should work out on these days, guys. Go to the gym, go for a walk, go do something. Okay. It will help. All right. Being active on a day where you are eating at a social event, super, super helpful. You're going to burn more calories. It's going to make everything go way better. Okay. So, my pre workout shake is I use 35 grams of Muscle Feast grass fed whey protein. Okay. I will put the link in this document so you can go buy it. Really good protein, super low calorie, high protein, great for digestion. Okay. And then with that, I will also add in a scoop of Live Conscious collagen peptides. Okay. And again, I will drop a link in this document so that you can go buy those. Collagen is not going to be the best source of protein for muscle building, but I take it for hair, skin, nails. It will help out with all those things, joint support as well. And so I throw that in there, and it happens to throw in an additional 13 grams of protein into that shake. Okay. Then for my post workout shake, I just have another 35 grams of Muscle Feast grass fed whey protein. Okay. And so just like that, you are going to have 73 grams of total protein in those two shakes knocked out for the day. Okay. You're 73 grams of protein in. Very easy. All right. Now, step number four is that you want a protein focused meal before the event. Okay. We want to go into the social event, eating out, whatever it is. We want to go into that situation not having to worry about getting protein in at this function, right? Because we know how it goes. A lot of these things, the restaurants or wherever it is at, is not going to have a ton of great protein options. Okay. So we want to keep this meal simple. We want it to be super low calorie. We don't want to use a ton of calories on this. And we want it to be very high protein. Okay. The goal is to finish out the rest of your protein goal for the day with this meal. Okay. You're already 73 grams in. You just need the rest of whatever, your goal is. All right. So here is what I do. All right. I do egg whites and chicken breast. Okay. This is very low fat. There are no carbs, and it is super high protein. This meal is not supposed to be sexy and exciting. This is not supposed to be fun. The fun is going to happen when you go to the event. Okay. This is supposed to be eating simply for the purpose of finishing out your protein. Okay. So don't feel like, oh my God, this is miserable. It's like this is one meal and it's to set you up so that you can have an amazing night, amazing evening, amazing whenever it is. All right. So if you eat something like this, and you don't have to do egg whites and chicken breasts, right? There's a ton of other options you could do. You could do more protein shakes. You could do a very lean cut of steak, although that's going to be kind of difficult because most steak is going to have a little bit of fat and it's going to add some calories to it. You could do a very like lean white cut of fish. Fish is another great option, or tuna, right? You can do like ahi tuna and you could grill it, or you could make sashimi, whatever you want to do. But the core point is you want low calorie, high protein, as little carbs and fats as possible. All right. And if you do this, your protein goal, boom, it's done for the day. All right. Now, step number 5 is now you get to enjoy the social event guilt free. Now you should have a ton of calories left for the day because you have barely used any calories. You have only used very, very lean protein sources for the day and very low calorie fruits and veggies. Okay. That's another reason I picked the strawberries and the spinach. Those are very low calorie fruits and veggies compared to some other fruits and veggies. So now that you have like all these calories left over for the day, you can eat the foods that you love. All right. You can drink alcohol if you want. You can have junk food while you're there. Enjoy yourself. This is where you have the fun. This is where you enjoy yourself. Okay. The only thing is just track it. Put it into whatever app you're using to track your nutrition. MyFitnessPal is a great one. Macro Factor is another one, right? Those are two that between myself and my clients that we use. And as long as you track it, you're good. Okay. You don't have to have any guilt. You don't have to have any stress. There's no BS. Now, I'll throw in another note here because there may be a question you have of like, well, what if I don't know what the nutrition information is? Like, I'm at some random event. It's not a restaurant. I can't just look it up. I can't just Google it. Like, what should I do? Here's the easiest thing to do. All right. You're going to go to ChatGPT. Okay. All you need is a free account. Okay. Takes 2 seconds. All right. You're going to go to ChatGPT. You're going to take a picture of the options. You're going to upload them to ChatGPT. And here's all you're going to ask it. You're going to say, hey, I have this many calories left for the day. What can I choose from on this list that will fit into the rest of my calories for the day? And it'll give you all the calorie information for the food and the photos. It'll give you a great estimation, and you can plug that information in. You don't even need to know how much protein's in it, how many carbs, how much fat, because first of all, you don't even need to track your carbs and your fat. And second of all, you've already hit your protein. So it doesn't even matter what the protein is in these foods. Okay. All you need to know is how many calories are left in them. And that's how you do that super, super easy and quick. Okay. This strategy is going to make it super easy for you to stay toned. Your social life is going to be active, right? That's the worst part of like sometimes when you try and do these like diets is your social life just feels like it goes out the window because you're like, can't eat that, can't eat that, can't eat that. Mm-mm. You should be able to eat these things, but this is how you go about doing it. And you're actually going to be able to enjoy food and not feel guilty about it afterwards because you just said screw it and just binge at the social event. And now you're bloated and your energy's low, your scale is going up, and you feel all bad about it. Okay. You don't have to do any of that. This allows you to more than enjoy yourself and stay on track with your goals and stay toned super easily. Okay. So here's some proof that this works. This is actually the exact strategy that I teach my clients that allows them to very easily stay on track with their goals. Like these are women who have active social lives. They've got families, they've got kids, they got a million things going on. So they need to be able to flexibly do these things. And this is exactly what I teach them. And so they get super serious results from being able to do these things. So Belkis dropped 46 pounds and 12 inches off her waist. She is a mom. She has multiple kids. She has a job, right? She is balancing a lot. And so she needs to be able to do these things. And she's implemented these strategies and been able to see those results. Then you have Erin, again, mom, kids, super active social life with her and her husband. They've got a lot that they're balancing. They travel quite a bit, right? And she's implemented these things, and she's lost 16 pounds at 5 inches off her waist, being able to do so and just shed so much body fat. And then Nicole, right? Young woman, active life, right? Active social life. And she lost 9 pounds and, more importantly, 12 inches off of her waist by implementing these things. And that's the thing, a lot of times, guys, is a lot of times you need to just lose inches, right? It's not this massive amount of weight you need to drop. You just need to drop body fat, which doesn't necessarily mean you need to drop a ton of weight. It just means you need to drop body fat, and inches are one of the biggest signs of that. And you can see here from Nicole's photos that by implementing strategies like this, she was able to drop the inches off of her waist. So if you are tired of guessing, right, and you actually want to get real results, you want to lose the stubborn fat, right? Maybe it's in your midsection. Maybe it's the belly fat, right? You want to build muscle, meaning you want to tone up, right? You want to have more confidence. You want to be able to not have to try on 30 outfits in the morning or put on a pair of clothes and not look in the mirror and be like, oh my God, my arms look so awkward in this shirt, right? Or in this top, right? Or I hate how my arms look in this dress, right? If you're feeling that way, there's going to be a link in the description of this video to book a free call with me, okay? And we'll talk a little bit about where things are at for you right now, where you're trying to get to, and either I will point you in the direction of, hey, here's some resources I think that will help you out that are free, or I will talk to you a little bit about discussing maybe at a little bit further of a time, a little bit longer, how I can help you out in my weight loss that works coaching program, because it will work for you just like it has literally worked for hundreds of women, okay, who are busy, who are moms, who have an active social life, who want to be able to eat like this, okay? Also, if you want access to this entire step-by-step document that I just went through, the full Google Doc link, okay, to this guide is going to be in the description below. You can click it. You can reference back to it later. You can reference back to this video. You'll have access to that as well. That is it. Use this strategy, and I promise you, you will never stress about eating at social events ever again. Okay? That is it. That is all. I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.